Hello, everybody. Softball Grandpa here with Henry and Hawkeye. Hawkeye's right here, my little trusty buddy, and Henry's right here. There's Henry. There. And his ball's around here somewhere, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's his ball. His ball's right here. But now he ran to go. But anyway, word of the day. And just so you know, I probably shouldn't have picked this, but per the Webster Merriam Dictionary, I picked the word elderly. God, I wish I hadn't have done that. So I looked it up in the dictionary, and guess what it says? The first definition is rather old. Boy, that's just like a kick in the gut, isn't it? You know, maybe not for you younger ones, Dela and Tristan and Danica and McKenna. But the second definition is being past middle age. I'm past that too. Then the third definition, old fashioned. The first one kicked me in the butt, you know. Rather old. I am rather old, I guess. Here I'm so old, my skin's old. My skin's so thin, and I'm on blood thinners. You know, see this? I hit the plan table at work today, and I had a gash in my arm about this big. I kid you not. I kid you not. I'll show you. I went to the first aid kit and used all the Band-Aids. There was only 3. Look at that little thing. You know, I'm not going to take it off because I don't want to gross you out too much. And I'm not going to let Hawkeye lick it because last time he did that, I ended up in the hospital with an infection. They gave me, what did they give me? What did they give me? Not Demerol. The stuff that's killing all the kids. See, I guess I'm getting old because I forget the name of it. What's the stuff that's killing all the kids? It's not oxycodone, it's fentanyl. Yeah, fentanyl. Boy, that shit's, whoa, boy. Yeah, I've been that fucked up in a long time. Like 6 years, I was that fucked up. I had to call my son-in-law to come pick me up. I think I might have told you guys that once. But anyway, we got a new sheriff in town, got a new boss. He's a good guy. And, you know, I'll take care of him. You know, I only got 6 months to go, so maybe a little over 6. Yeah, 6 months, something like that, you know. But they're going to Arizona this Friday. And work is interesting. You know, the contractor sent me a submittal, some fire retardant material that we caught them using plywood on a bar that wasn't fire retardant, and so we created a deviation. Then they said, "Oh, we're gonna close the deviation out because we were using this stuff." And I said, "Send me the approved submittal." So they sent me the approved submittal, and wouldn't you know it? And this is what happens, what you do when you're elderly. You read what they send you, and I read what they send me, and it says the material goes on clear. It's white in color and turns clear. And when we were out there looking at what they did, it was all pink. So I called the contractor up and said, "Hey, man, you still got some of that material there? Because nobody's ever verified nobody saw them doing this." And I told him what happened. Oh, they put some dye in it. Well, we want to verify, you know, so hopefully they got a bucket of material around there somewhere. And but anyway, you know, the contractor, you know, they maybe, you know, maybe the intellect, maybe the contractor's elderly, you know. I don't think so. I think they're just young and dumb. Maybe that's is that a good one, huh? What do you think? Okay, say hi to Aunt Sandy. Speak. Oh yeah. Now what else? Oh yeah. You want something? You gonna speak? Oh yeah. What else? Say hi to Mark and Sherry. in where are you? Missouri. Say hi to Mark and Sherry in Missouri. Go. Row, 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 row. Oh yeah. See, he's a good dog. He listens to me. We have. You don't understand what we're saying, but well, I don't understand much what he's saying either. But yeah, I do know his pattern, and he knows mine. And Henry's down here. I'm petting Henry's head right here, down here. I'll show you. Where I see it. There he is. There's Henry. Old Henry. I have to give him one. But, you know, the workers nowadays, Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs, he's right, they should bring back shop inside the high schools so these kids can learn a trade. Because they really don't know how to build. And if you find some good ones, but then you find some bad ones too. Henry, Coleman? You find some bad ones too. And believe me, I see my share of bad ones, and I'll tell you one thing. The work ethic in America, from what I'm seeing in Southern California, is not like it used to be. Not like my dad taught us when we were growing up. We'd go to work with him, and even all his cronies that he worked with, they all had good work ethic. They took pride, They took pride, in their lawns. We'd mow the lawn we mowed the lawns, but they had a house, and they took pride in the house. You don't see a lot of weeds or nothing like that. All the lawns were mowed every week, and I grew up in the '60s. Born in '55, grew up in the '60s. So I guess I am elderly. Still got all my teeth, I think. Oh no, you know what? These two are fake. I saw. But anyway, I think working is keeping me young. They say idle mind's a devil's playground. And I can't have an idle mind. You want to see what a golf ball looks like when you cut it in half? I actually made a template to do this, so I wouldn't blow up in my face. And I still got all my fingers, and I got my table saw over there. I bought a new sander. See the sander over there? A disc sander, a belt sander. And you can get a surface planer too. And start diddling around with wood, But it's Monday, July 20th, 2026. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Window in Oklahoma, Cushing, Oklahoma. Get her done. And then to all my cronies at LAX, get it done. And do something for somebody else for fun or for free because you want to, with no expectation in return, and you will be amazed. God bless everybody. Hi, Mark and Sherry. We'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.